Hello everyone, this is your host, Thomas Nugent, and welcome to the first ever episode of Nugent Football League, the series where we go through the NFL's greatest games. We will be kicking off in the 1958 NFL Championship game between the Baltimore Colts and the New York Giants. The Giants are a team held together by Charlie Connerly and Frank Gifford, however the Colts are led by quarterback Johnny Unitas. The Giants will start off with the ball as they have home field advantage, and John Hendricks will fumble, and Gino Marchetti will recover. So, an early turnover will set the Colts up with good field position to start up this game. And now we will see field general Johnny Unitas of the Colts take over. In wishbone formation, Unitas drops back, throws, and it is intercepted by Evans. And the Giants reclaim possession. They will be near midfield, and it will be like nothing ever happened because of back-to-back turnovers. After the Giants punt, Unitas drops back, throws deep downfield, and it is caught. It's caught by running back Lenny Moore, a 53-yard play that will take them down to the plus side. Unitas throws to Moore again on third down, but Moore does not get the first down, and the Colts will have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up, and no, it is not up, it is blocked. The Giants blocked it. That is the third turnover this game. The Giants will reclaim possession, the game will remain scoreless. Quarterback Charlie Connerly pitches off to halfback Frank Gifford of the Giants, and Gifford runs all the way past midfield, past the 40. No, he gets all the way to at least the 30-yard line on the plus side. That is in field goal range. Looks like the Giants will probably score on this drive. Third down, Charlie Connerly drops back, throws, and it is overthrown and incomplete, and now the Giants will have to settle for a field goal unless the Colts block it, which would be not surprising because there have been a lot of turnovers in this game. But no, the kick is up and it is good, and the Giants strike first. They are up 3-0 in this ball game. And after the Colts punt, the Giants reclaim possession. Connerly throws to Frank Gifford, and Gifford fumbles. Frank Gifford fumbles, and the Colts recover, so now the Colts will reclaim possession in the red zone. Johnny Unitas will probably take the lead on this drive. Handoff to Lenny Moore, and Moore gets past the 5. He gets to the 1-yard line. Now, can the Giants make a goal line stance here? I do not think so. I formation, and no, they do not. Alan Amici of the Colts dives in. Touchdown, Colts. The Colts strike back, and they are now up 7-3. After the Giants failed to convert on third down, they are going to punt. And the Colts are going to return. And no, it's fumbled. It's fumbled. But it looks like no damage will be done. The Colts recover. Nope, damage will be done. The Giants will recover. Pitches it to Frank Gifford. Gifford fumbles. And the Colts recover. That is back-to-back turnovers. The Colts are in possession, but they do not have a good field position. But Johnny Unitas did not let that deter him. Play action, screen pass to Alan Amici, who has blockers in front of him, and Amici gets the first down. Wishbone formation, handoff to Lenny Moore, and Moore gets a superb run and gets all the way for another first down. Wishbone formation, Unitas throws, no, he pump fakes. He's a big boy, but he can still run, and he will run all the way to get the first down and put them near midfield. Wishbone formation. Unitas drops back, pump fakes, throws, and it is caught by Raymond Berry for a first down. Raymond Berry is apparently Unitas' favorite target. Hand off to Alan Amici, and Amici, yes sir, he gets another first down. The Colts are unstoppable on this drive. They are now in the red zone. Wishbone formation once more. Play action. Unitas throws. End zone. Caught by Raymond Berry. Touchdown Colts. And the Colts are now up 14-3. They have taken a 14-3 lead jump in this championship game when the Giants were expected to win.
So now we reach halftime, where we then proceed to the halftime report, and we will use the halftime report to summarize the NFL before this 1958 NFL Championship game. The NFL started in 1920. There were only 14 teams in the NFL to begin with, and only 4 of those teams in the beginning would survive to play today. Those teams were the Chicago Cardinals before they moved to Arizona, the Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers, and the New York Giants. And back then, you didn't get paid millions of dollars to be in the NFL. It was a blue-collar sport then. Dan Jenkins once said, "It came from factory workers. In the beginning, there was rarely ever any talk about upside potential or downside risks when a man hired a bunch of meat packers to go out and play a bunch of guys from the brewery, the mill, or the mines. It gave the guys a diversion, anyhow. They were hulkish sportsmen who weren't nimble enough to make it in baseball, which, at that point, was the only professional sport that paid a living wage. In the factories, the hours were long and exhausting, and the take-home pay was small, so why not release your frustrations in the game of football?" Jenkins also said, "Men understand football. It's war without death. My school against your school, my town against your town, my state against your state." The Chicago Bears were an early team that was a key to pro football's rise. They were founded and coached by George Halas, who was one of the greatest NFL coaches ever. Halas was known as Pop Bear, because he founded the Bears, but also because he was one of the founders of the NFL originally. Pro football's rise in the 20s was also due to Bears halfback Red Grange, who would become the earliest NFL superstar. Grange made his debut on Thanksgiving against the New York Giants. The game ended scoreless, but 36,000 people crowded in to see Grange play. He was known as the Galloping Ghost and helped the Bears to become a powerhouse early in the NFL. In the 1930s, the game evolved more. The Green Bay Packers were the team of the 30s. They were founded and coached by Curly Lambeau, another one of the greatest NFL coaches. The Packers won 4 NFL titles in the 30s, led by halfback Johnny Blood McNally and receiver Don Hutson. And Don Hutson was an interesting character. He invented the art of receivers running routes in order to get open, helping the game evolve more. Interrupting the Packers dynasty was the Bears, led by George Halas, Red Grange, and Bronco Nagurski. They won back-to-back NFL titles in the 30s, one of which was when they played the New York Giants in the first NFL championship game that was actually exciting. It was a game full of lead changes, and Red Grange made a game-saving tackle to help the Bears win 23-21. Yes, players played both offense and defense at that time. The real evolution in the 30s was when the Washington Redskins drafted quarterback Sammy Baugh. And back then, running was the main play, and passing was a last resort. But Sammy Baugh made the passing the norm and led the Redskins to an NFL title in his rookie season. He also led the Redskins in interceptions, and I'm not referring to throwing interceptions. He caught interceptions on defense. As I said, players played both offense and defense then. In the 1940s, the Bears were the superior team, as Halas led them to 4 titles that decade. One of which was when they incinerated the poor Redskins and Sammy Baugh, 73-0, because 2 weeks earlier, the Redskins had beaten them 7-3, so it was the most ironic NFL championship ever. In the early 40s, 638 players fought in World War II, and 19 died in combat. And during that time, due to the shortage of players, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles merged for a season, being known as the Steagles. Now, the NFL wasn't the only football league. There was the CFL, Canadian Football League, which still exists. Other leagues that died out quickly were the XFL, the USFL, United States Football League, and the WFL, World Football League. There was also the AFL, American Football League, which was the mini version of the NFL, and we'll see the AFL soon. In the late 40s, there was the AAFC, All-American Football Conference. The team that ruled the AAFC was the Cleveland Browns. They were founded and coached by the legendary Paul Brown, who they were named after. They were also led by quarterback Otto Graham, who, in the 4 years of the AAFC, led them to all 4 straight AAFC titles. The league folded after that, but the Browns joined the NFL, along with the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Colts, who were also from the AAFC. The Browns were the team of the 50s. Otto Graham led them to an NFL title in their first year of the NFL. They lost the next 3 NFL championships, but Graham led them to back-to-back NFL titles before he retired. So, in his 10 years of being a quarterback, Otto Graham led the Browns to 10 straight combined AAFC and NFL championships, winning 7 of them, which was 4 AAFC titles and 3 NFL titles. Interrupting the Browns' dynasty was quarterback Bobby Lane, who led the Detroit Lions to back-to-back NFL titles, both of which were against Otto Graham and the Browns. Lane also led the Lions to an NFL title the year previous to today's episode. And in today's episode, well, as you can see, the Giants have a solid offense, led by quarterback Charlie Connolly and halfback Frank Gifford. They're also a very well-coached team, with offensive coordinator Vince Lombardi and defensive coordinator Tom Landry. And we'll see these 2 coaches later. And it is very unexpected that the Colts have jumped to a 14-3 lead against the Giants, because the Baltimore Colts are the underdogs here. They do have good players, but they're not a very well-coached team. They're sort of a disorganized team. And their quarterback, Johnny Unitas, is the reason why they're in the NFL championship at all. He's a very interesting story. He led the Colts being back from one of the worst teams to playing in an NFL championship. Another cool thing about Unitas is that he calls his own plays. And there is another quarterback who will also play for the Colts and will also call his own plays. And we will see him in future Nugent Football League episodes. Now, let's proceed to the second half of this 1958 NFL Championship game.
Alright, we are starting the third quarter in this ball game, and the Colts will take the ball for the second half kick. Unitas throws deep downfield, and it is caught by Munster of the Colts, and the Colts are at midfield, if not on the plus side. The Colts have an opportunity to take a 21-3 lead. Unitas drops back, throws, and it's caught. It's caught by Raymond Berry for a first down. The Colts, it looks like this drive will be the same drive as their last drive, and it'll probably end in a touchdown. Wishbone formation, Unitas completes a screen pass to Lenny Moore, who gets near the 1-yard line, at least the 3-yard line. Handoff to Alan Amici. Amici does not get in. He did no. Ooh, that was close, but he does not get in. Can the Giants make a goal line stance? It's third down. Fourth down. Pitches it to Alan Amici. They're going for it. And the Giants tackle him. They make the goal line stance. They stop him on fourth down. That is a turnover on downs. How the tables have turned. The Giants reclaim possession. Fake pitch to Frank Gifford. Charlie Connolly throws deep downfield, and it is caught by Kyle Rhodes. Rhodes juking two Colts. He's past midfield. He's past the 40 before he gets tackled. No, it's fumbled. Could this be another turnover? No. Alex Webster of the Giants recovers, and he's going to take this all the way to the 1-yard line. What a play. A deep pass, fumbled, recovered by the Giants. Speaking of the Giants, they pound it in. Mel Triplett pounds it in for the Giants touchdown. The Giants are pulling back. They have cut the lead to 14-10. And after the Colts punt, the Giants have a chance to take the lead. Connolly throws, and it is caught. It is caught by Bob Snelker. The Giants are now at midfield, if not the plus side. So now, the Giants have a chance as the fourth quarter starts to take the lead. Connolly, double play action, throws deep downfield, and it is caught again by Bob Snelker. Snelker will take this all the way to the red zone. I'm pretty sure the Giants will score on this drive. Wishbone formation, Charlie Connolly drops back. He throws, and it is caught by Frank Gifford, and Gifford will power in for the Giants touchdown. The Giants have pulled ahead, and they are now up 17-14. They were expected to win, but then the underdog Colts jumped off to a 14-3 lead. Now the Giants are reminding them why they were favored to win. Johnny Unitas drops back, throws. It's caught by Raymond Berry, who powers forward for the Colts' first down. The Colts are still there for clutch moments. That's what Unitas is for, and it's the fourth quarter. Unitas drops back, pump fakes, throws deep downfield, end zone, and it is incomplete. So now the Colts will have to settle for a field goal. It won't give them the lead, but it will tie it. The kick is up, it's on its way, and it is no good. It was short. So now, the Giants have a chance to extend their lead, and they probably will, because Frank Gifford has another monster run, as usual, and he powers forward for a Giants first down. The Giants are going to try to hold on to this ball as long as they can to extend the lead, but they will not, because Phil King of the Giants fumbles, and the Baltimore Colts recover after yet another turnover in this game. This has been a game full of turnovers. The Colts now have a chance for a clutch moment. Unitas, Johnny Unitas throws, caught by his favorite target, Raymond Berry. Everybody loves Raymond, for the Colts first down. Unitas play action, but that is a mistake. Johnny Unitas is sacked, and that drive was swallowed up quickly. And now, the defense has to try to stop the Giants' offense yet again, and they will. They will just manage to stop Frank Gifford from taking the first down, and the Colts will have one last chance to take the lead or tie it. But there is not a lot of time left in the fourth quarter, and they are about 90 yards from where they need to be. Johnny Unitas throws, caught by Lenny Moore for the Colts' first down. They need more yardage than that, though. Wishbone formation, Johnny Unitas throws, caught by Raymond Berry. A screen pass that turns into a big play. He's taking them all the way to midfield. This could turn the drive into something crucial in this game. Fake pitch, Unitas throws, again another screen pass to Raymond Berry that ends up being a first down, puts them on the plus side, if not the field goal range. Unitas drops back, throws, caught again by Raymond Berry, who of course turns it into a long play, takes them into field goal range, if they were not already in field goal range, in the red zone. With no time left, they're going to try to kick a field goal to tie it up with 1 second left. Kick is up, and it is good! The kick is good. This is a historic moment in NFL because we are descending into the first sudden death overtime in history, in NFL history. This is a championship game, and the first team that will score will win in overtime. And unfortunately for the Colts, the Giants are getting the ball first. However, on third down, Charlie Connerly will fail to get the first down. So now, Johnny Unitas of the Colts now has a chance to win this when he just pulled an inevitable win from the Giants. And Unitas will start off the drive pretty well as he completes a nice throw to Alan Amici, who takes it for a first down. Unitas, under pressure, is going to pump fake, roll out to the left. Will he scramble? No. He'll throw again to, guess who? Raymond Berry. And it takes quite a bit for the Giants to get him down. A handoff, a quick handoff to Alan Amici, who turned this into a long game, taking them to the plus side, maybe even field goal range. The Giants better watch out because if the Colts so much as kick a field goal, they win the game. Unitas, quick screen pass to Raymond Berry, which will take them inside the 10. This is the game on the line right here, folks. There, inside the 10. Unitas hands off to Alan Amici, who powers his way in. Touchdown Colts. The Baltimore Colts are NFL champions. When it looked like they would lose, Johnny Unitas rips victory right from the Giants to force overtime at the last second, and now scored a touchdown in overtime to win 23-17. Thank you so much for watching Nugent Football League. We will see you in the next episode.